Okay, so the entire boxing world is in an uproar right now because Ryan Garcia has now been accused of using performing-enhancing drugs in his fight against Devin Haney.
Ooh.
Now, I'm pretty sure you heard about the fight. It was one of the biggest fights of recent times. It was a huge upset. He beat the hell out of Devin Haney mercilessly.
Literally.
Yes, like it was a terrible situation. And now we have a back and forth happening because VADA, the independent testing agency that tests the fighters, is saying that he tested positive for these drugs. And now that makes that win look a lot more crazy. So now we're going to dive into what he's saying, what Tank is saying, Gervonta Davis has hopped in the conversation, what David Haney had to say, and what Ryan Garcia is saying, and what the testing agency has to say about this, because it looks crazy right now. So according to Bleacher Report, Ryan Garcia tested positive for the PED Ostarine the day before and the day of his upset win over Devin Haney, per a VADA letter obtained by ESPN. Garcia has 10 days to request his sample be tested. A sample also screened positive for 19 norandastrol, but unconfirmed. And if I said that wrong, I'm sorry.
You're forgiven.
So, Ostarine is a performance-enhancing drug that is banned. It's a banned substance. Of course, it makes you stronger, faster. Gives you more stamina. All the sprinkles.
Things.
Now they're saying it's more of a lightweight one, but this 19 norandastrone is a byproduct of other performance-enhancing drugs like Toblerone, if I'm saying that wrong, I don't know how you say it.
I don't know either, but we get it.
But like the big, like the more well-known performance-enhancing drugs, so that's like a byproduct. So if that's in your pee, that means your body, processed it, and that's what came out. So we're saying that he tested positive for one for sure, and then this other one is a byproduct of for some other steroids that he may have been on, or some other performance-enhancing drugs. Now, again, this throws into contest the entire fight.
The fight, right.
And everything we've heard about it. Now, Ryan Garcia came out and he made a video responding to it in a bunch of tweets, but this is the video that he dropped responding to the announcement that, basically he cheated.
Ooh.
What's up, everybody? I came on here to address this bull claim that I cheated.
Lies.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? Why didn't they come out with this before, the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with the...
See, that makes me mad because that's not how it works.
It is not how it works at all.
It takes time for these lab results to come back. Even when John Jones, who's like one of the UFC's GOATs of all times, undefeated maniac, crazy guy, like one of the best to ever do it. Even when he tested positive for like a picogram of a banned substance, that didn't come out till after his fight with DC. So they tested him, he still had to fight, and then it wasn't until like later on where it came out. So he knows that. So this is the only thing. If you were completely innocent, you saying that statement sounds crazy to me because that's what people, and I've seen that a lot in the comments, but that's from people who don't know how this works. You get what I'm saying?
That's somebody being accused of a crime, and the first thing they say is, "Where's the proof?"
Yeah.
You not, I didn't do it. And he said it's BS, but him saying, "Oh, why did they let me? Why did they?" Like, bro, the protocol for this. The procedure for this.
You know exactly how long it was going to take.
Like, my question is, why are you asking why they did it like that when that's the way they do it?
Exactly. You know how this works.
Victory, and then they post this, Again,
see, that's so ingenious.
These are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason, but no weapon against me shall prosper. I never taken steroid. I don't even know where to get steroids at the end of the day. I barely, take supplements. They're saying it's coming from the ashwagandha. Lie.
So
this isn't even a professional statement to make. I can't even take it serious. He got his homeboy in the background with shades on. Old girl gets on the video throwing up peace signs. Like, bruh, if you really wanted to dispute this, and it's just my little opinion, do it the right way. Do it in a professional manner. You say, oh, this is F and BS and blah, blah, blah. It's like, for me personally, I can't even take you seriously with the stuff you saying. How you feel about that?
So he made another post where he was like, he posted this, and I didn't even see the ashwagandha stuff in the video, but he made another post where he said he shouldn't have took this, which is the ashwagandha root. Now, the problem with that is, again, and they released the actual VADA letter, right? I didn't see anything about ashwagandha in there, and they don't know your diet well enough to tell you. Like their job, they're not going to tell you, well, you shouldn't have took this supplement because that may have been in it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally get it.
They're like, the only way that happens is if you come back and you pay to get that tested, and then maybe you can have another agency or maybe even the same agency say, well, this was found in there, that's where it came from. But they're not going to just drop in there, well, did you take ashwagandha? Maybe that's why this came up. They don't even do that. Their only job is to say, we found this in your system, and they even said it in their main letter. We don't comment on sanctions. We don't comment on rules broken. We don't comment on we're just giving you the results. This is what the results say.
And his camp, if they're really looking out, somebody's supposed to know his full diet. Somebody's supposed to know what supplements he taking.
Exactly.
And they're supposed to know how they show up. If he got a trainer or a nutritionist or a dietary assistant or anything like that, they supposed to check for these things.
You should not be taking Amazon ashwagandha pills when you have $30 million fight on the line. Like, that don't make no sense. And you got trainers and dietitians and chefs that's their whole job is to know everything that's going in your body for maximum performance. I 100% agree. So Devin Haney actually responded in his camp. He said, we learned about this situation not too long ago, and it's unfortunate Ryan cheated and disrespected both the fans and the sport of boxing by fighting dirty and breaking positive not once but twice. I've always been an advocate for clean fighting, and this is an example of such. Ryan owes the fans an apology, and by his recent tweet, he still thinks this is a joke. We put our lives on the line to entertain people for a living. You don't play boxing. This puts the fight in a completely different light. Despite the disadvantage, I still fought on my shield and got back up. People die in this sport. This isn't a joking matter. And look, he's not lying. The dude came in over 3 pounds heavier than he was supposed to be.
Oh, wow.
At 5 pounds, we're in a different weight class. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So at
a certain number of inches puts you in a different place, all of that stuff.
And I kept saying that the whole fight when I was watching it. I was like, man, this dude looked big as hell. Like, Devin Haney is a small guy, and Ryan Garcia is definitely bigger, and this was a higher weight than when he fought Gervonta Davis. But just the way he looked, he just looked so big and full. And so I'm like, well, maybe that's just the extra 3 pounds. It's the extra 3 pounds in that sauce. In that sauce, goddamn. So Tank had actually, now this is the funny part, Tank had actually been defending Ryan Garcia, even though he was the one that knocked him out last. He doesn't seem to like Devin Haney much, and he was defending him online. But he actually posted this as well, which is, he defended him in public, Gervonta Davis, but he also posted this screenshot of their conversation to his stories on Instagram. And Gervonta Davis told Ryan Garcia, if you cheated and I'm defending you, I'm going to beat the F out you when I catch you. He would say, Ryan Garcia says, you will see in the next coming days I didn't cheat. We can just run it again in a real fight, but no, I didn't cheat. So I don't know. At this point, I'm going to be honest. Ryan Garcia has ran such a weird campaign that I don't know what to believe when it comes to this guy. And what I do know is this. VADA is a serious agency. These agencies are not playing when it comes to these types of situations. I don't think someone's sitting around sprinkling in,
for what?
These PEDs in his pee for him to, you know what I'm saying, to get him out of there. I just don't think that Devin Haney got that much pull. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think boxing is doing that to him. I think that this is Garcia
legitimately getting caught.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if they test the B sample and they don't find the same thing, fair enough. And I'm pretty sure Ryan Garcia is going to pursue that. But at this point, It just look like you cheated. I don't know what to
It really
say.
does.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then his video talking about it, just like
For you to say the exact same thing that there, because if you look at most of the comments, half the comments when I saw our first post was like, "Oh, why they still let them fight? Why they let them?" That is something that someone that doesn't know these types of fighting sports, that's what they're gonna say, and that's and that's fine. You just don't know.
You just don't
know. You
know.
know though. So why would you say it? That's stupid.
Agreed.
So that's the only thing that makes me feel like. I can't believe what you're saying, fam. You seem like you're reaching. But we'll see. As we get more information, we'll update you. I'm pretty sure this is not the end of this story. And we got a lot more for before we hear the end of this whole topic. And right now, Devin Haney is petitioning to have the loss on his record turned into a no contest.
oh yeah,
So-
I would too.
Yeah, of course. So now if that happens, I feel like that's the nail in the coffin. They will have gotten all the information they needed. And if he don't get this B sample tested, or if they do test it and they find the same exact thing, then you got some explaining to do.
A whole lot of explaining because when what's her name? It was a girl that used to run. I can't remember her name. She came out and she was just marrying something or other, but they tested her and they took back all her awards and all of that stuff. And they will strip you if they find out because they don't know how long you've been doing this or that or whatever. So yeah.
We'll see how it goes, man.